My name's Monique. I'm from the United States, Georgia. I'm 40 years old. I looked into Turkey to get my teeth done. Just research-wise, I'd seen that there were several people that had came over. I guess here in Mexico, I looked between the two of them actually. I got my sister on board. We started looking more into reviews and clinics around Turkey and just decided that this was going to be the best route for us financially. And for me, I'd never been out of the country before, so it was going to be a good experience, is what we were hoping for. We came to the Cliniqueplus. Again, we'd found some TikToks, saw some reviews online. We reached out to them through WhatsApp, and they got right back to us, and we kind of started then with just a consultation, which was pretty simple. We sent in pictures, we chit-chatted back and forth, talked back and forth about what we wanted coming over to Turkey, what we wanted out of the experience. Well, when we first got here, I was definitely afraid. You know, you hear a whole lot about just flying on airplanes, coming to a different country. We were alone. So there were fears and concerns with that and how we would handle the situation or what would happen, and unfounded though, really. When we got here, we were picked up by a taxi. That taxi driver took us straight to the hotel. The hotel was nice. It had a great breakfast bar. You know, at the hotel we're pretty awesome. The same faces every day, including the taxi driver. Our entire week here, we've had the exact same taxi driver. I think that kind of helped with comfortability, just knowing who was going to be picking you up every day, who was taking you back and forth every day, and having that familiarity with that made the transporting part more comfortable. Getting to the facility, we were immediately assigned 2 consultants who were top-notch. They've been with us the entire time. They get us from the taxi, they see us off to the taxi. While we've been here, if we wanted to see things, we wanted to sightsee, they went with us to make sure that we were at least familiar with the area before we chose to go out on our own. They've helped with things that I wouldn't have thought that I would have ever done, like transferring the money from American money to Turkish, giving us recommendations on places to eat, places to see, places to try out. I just did not even think that to the level that it has been, that we would have had that available to us for an entire week, the entire week that we've been here. So that's been fantastic, and helps again with just feeling comfortable, more relaxed when you're here. It's gotten a lot better. Really moving into the whole week, it's became fun and exciting. The whole journey. The dentist has been excellent. We haven't had any language barriers. I feel like if there's been any questions over what was being said, then again, our consultants could really translate pretty well over everything that was going on. Super nice facility. The treatment area was great. The level of care and concern that was given to us from the dentist, from the technicians, I wouldn't have expected it to be that great. We came in and did, the first day that we got here, we had that day to just kind of enjoy the area. Went to sleep, woke up, came straight to the dentist, and right off the rip, we were able to have our x-rays done. The dentist saw us. They went over every individual tooth with us, went over what they thought our plan should be, asked what we thought we wanted our plan to be. They were honest and to our advantage with that, and I guess I wouldn't have thought that either. I think in a way I was afraid that it was going to be more about how fast they could get something done or how much they could charge us to get something done, and really it has been the quality of care for our dental needs more than anything else, and I can't say that enough. So that's been awesome, really. The teeth themselves, I couldn't be any more happier with. I have struggled my entire life with my teeth. I've had teeth pulled, I've had crowns, I've had braces, I've had gum recession, I've had several things in my mouth my entire life, with brittle teeth, discoloration, It's always been a level of insecurity for me. I've never ever been comfortable with my teeth. This is another reason why I wanted to have something done, you know, all at one time that I would be able to afford. At home, there's no way I would be able to pull this off financially. In that way, despite how afraid I was to come to another country, to get on a plane for the first time, I felt like it was worth the risk because I was kind of tired of I really couldn't be more happier. I looked in the mirror when the finals, the permanents were put on, the crowns were actually put on. It's a lot of emotion when you see yourself the way that you've always wanted to feel. I don't know how to describe it, but even just feeling my teeth, they feel amazing. I've gained weight since I've been here, so there's that. I've eaten more than I've eaten in a while. The food's also fantastic, by the way. The desserts are amazing. I don't have any pain. When my teeth were being prepped for the crowns, yes, there is sensitivity. The dentist and the technicians really do their best, and it works at making sure that your pain is under control. They send you home with an NSAID or to the hotel with an NSAID so that if you're in pain or with sensitivity after your teeth have been treated for the first time prior, that you're comfortable while you're away from here. It's really honestly been a good experience. I've probably looked in the mirror more in the past 24 hours than I have my entire life. It's been awesome.